Hello and welcome to Poland Daily. We're really glad that you've joined us because without you, there'd be no point in doing this. In this next series of episodes, we're going to be looking around the Warsaw New Town. It's still very old, don't worry. We'll start off at the Hotel Le Regina. After that, we're going to take a walk and see the oldest church in Warsaw, and one of the oldest in the country. We'll get you up to date on the history of the place and talk about a very famous person who once lived right around the corner. That is Madame Curie, the famous scientist. From there, we'll continue back to the Old Town, stopping off at the Barbican. That's the old wall that surrounds the whole area. It's pretty amazing. So if anybody needs any advice on how to build a wall, they might start here. After that, we'll go to a restaurant in the Old Town for some traditional Polish food. And to top things off, the cherry on the cake will be a trip to the largest souvenir shop in Warsaw. Well, you won't want to miss that. So stay with us for adventures in the new town of Warsaw. It's Poland Daily Travel, probably the greatest travel information about Poland in the world. Hey guys.
How are you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Arthur.
Will.
Nick.
Nice to see you again, Will.
You waited. What a pleasure.
Waited. Of course
what
we
a pleasure.
waited.
Okay, we're going to have some fun, I hope. Yeah?
Yeah.
I think so, don't you? Yeah. Very good. Hello, folks. This is Poland Daily Travel in Warsaw's New Town. That's right, Warsaw's New Town, which to me is an old town. But that's only because in America, nothing is older than 200 years, except the fort in St. Augustine, I think. At any rate, the introduction to another wonderful segment. Today we're going to be going around the new town in Warsaw and looking at the sides. But before we go out, I want to introduce you to my guests, the brilliant Nicholas Richardson, an advocate, a member of the esteemed British-Polish Chamber of Commerce, a newsreader at our channel, and a man about town, resplendent in red waistcoat and red socks, as usual. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you so much, Will. Delighted to be here.
Good to see you. Good to see you. And next to him, you may be surprised, it's Arthur Gorniewski, probably the best guide in the world, who knows everything about Warsaw. Anything you want to know about Warsaw, Arthur is your man, and I mean that sincerely. He's a guide of enormous experience, and we're always glad to have Arthur back with us. Arthur, welcome. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good Lord, I'm going to start calling you guys the Thai guys.
Yeah, well, we're in the presidential suite. We ought to be civilized.
I know, but it's so cold out today. Listen, folks, we had great weather. It was getting warmer, 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 and then suddenly it froze last night. Froze, like in Alaska or something like that. Terrible stuff, terrible stuff. But anyway, that's why I'm wearing this even inside, because I'm fighting off a cold, and there's too much exciting Poland Daily Travel work to do with my friends, Nick and Arthur, and I don't want to miss that. So, but I have a tie it's kind of a tie. You call it a tie? No, they're just looking at me. Nicholas going, no, dear boy, not a tie at all.
No. More like a scarf.
More like a scarf.
Cravat, perhaps.
Can I get almost a cravat with that?
Almost a cravat with it, yeah.
With that?
Yeah, more like
cravat with that?
Cravat with that, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Very good. Why is it called the New Town when it's an old town?
So in a moment when in the city of Warsaw there was no more space for new settlement, and there were people who wanted to come to this place, to this city, to construct their house in here, and there was not enough space behind the city walls. Then people started to settle in here, and they were saying that they are living still in Warsaw. So the real Warsawians behind the city walls were saying, hey, it's not Warsaw at all, they are in another city. So this is when two cities were one next to each other, the old Warsaw, so nowadays the old town, and the new Warsaw.
Now wait a second. When was this happening? Because that wasn't, I mean, a long time ago, like 1950s, right?
Well, in 1950s this place was reconstructed. So you just miscalculated like 550 years, and that's
550 years? That's
exactly.
not too much.
No, not
that was only off by half a millennium.
No, not at all.
Half a millennium? That's not...
well, a little bit more than this. So the old Warsaw and the new Warsaw, they were combined into one city in late 1700s. So by the way, in the moment when Praga district also became a part of Warsaw, so these are our last king's times, King Poniatowski, who united all the districts, and also Juridaikas, 28 Jewish cities outside Warsaw with their own law. That's why Juridaika, out of Latin word, your own law, by the way, jury. And this is when this all
He's the lawyer,
area...
not me. If he says it's okay.
Yeah, and that's why I
You turned to him.
I am so
and
happy
he
that
nodded.
we can...
He said, yes, well done. Very good.
Yeah, this is what you usually
He nodded
do.
like a judge. That's my... Hey, stop stealing my moves. That's my job. Yeah.
In many cities that we visit in our lives, in our journeys, there are all old towns and new towns. It's a consequence of new settlement in one area, and that was just separated with thick, big city fortifications called city walls.
Yeah, which we saw in previous episodes. But the point is, both the old town and the new town are extremely old. You said 500 years or so. One of them, where we are, the new town where we are, was outside the city walls, and the old town was surrounded by a wall. But both of them were actually destroyed in the war. So, actually, the old town and the new town are both, they should be called the old new town and the extremely new town. No?
Well... well,
you're going to disagree with me.
No,
again.
it's something that a tour guide hears every day.
Okay, go ahead.
So I say, hey,
go ahead.
it's the old town.
Yeah.
And then my guests are asking about the dates of particular building. I tell them first it was constructed in 14th century, then in the late 1700s everything in here was made out of bricks, and then it was destroyed during World War II and reconstructed. So hey, wait a second, so it's new then. So it's new old town or old new town, which is a part of the history of this place. Well, being a tour guide in Warsaw is something special because first you must learn when something was constructed and who did this, then when it was destroyed and by whom, then when it was reconstructed and who worked on this, and of course all the dates must be connected with one place, and there are many places, including this beautiful hotel, La Regina.
La Regina.
There are
not Regina. Nicholas told me it was Regina.
Well, this is how...
I don't recall. You discussed.
You did. I asked you before, and you said, oh, it's Regina. I said, no, it's not. You said, but you insisted. You confused me.
I think that people from all around the world should visit this place, regardless if it's hotel or not, because it has amazing history as a building, as a palace belonging to Polish aristocracy. After World War II, there was US embassy in here, and now it's a beautiful hotel, boutique hotel, very comfortable place.
That's why I feel so at home in the presidential suite, because it once was a property of the United States of America.
Yes.
Cue the music, please. This is Poland Daily Travel, and I'm with Artur Goniewski, the most extraordinary, exciting guide that I've met in the last 5 minutes, and Nicholas Bespoke Richardson, extraordinary newsreader, Man About Town, and many, many other fascinating things. Hey, come with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. We are spending a few episodes in the new town, and it's a beautiful day. When we go outside, eventually, you're going to see how wonderful it is. So my thanks to these two guys. My thanks to the La Regina Hotel. Yeah, don't try that with me again, mister.